What is going on, everybody? One moment. I just got to move my microphone over a little bit. I changed some stuff around on my desk and I forgot to move my mic back. But how we doing? We doing okay? I sure hope we're doing okay. Hello, everybody on YouTube. Scratch Coast, Zachary Barrett, and I Claudius. All right. I started up randomly, right? I started up at kind of like a I didn't give a lot of notice that I was going to be streaming. I think I sent like a tweet earlier, but then again, I might not have. I'm curious. Did I send a tweet earlier? Did I send a tweet earlier? I'm not 100% sure. Let's figure that out. Excuse me. Um hmm. Yeah, no, I sent a tweet a little bit earlier. I sent a tweet a little bit earlier. But anyway, oh man. What is going on? What is going on, everybody? I sure hope we're doing okay. Um, yeah. I've, I'll be honest with you. Like, I have more time on my hands right now because of the shoulder issue that I have that's keeping me out of work. And in that time, I have been making a more concerted effort to try and lose weight. I'm working out a lot more than I used to be able to because that was really my main problem. Is that well, two main problems, two huge problems. One, overeating because I'm stressed, right? I'm a stress eater. Two, not having the time to work out. So even when I would clean up my diet, I wouldn't lose weight the way that I want to. Um, and Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of reasons for that. For one thing, I would go like crazy on the weekends because, like I said, fucking stress eater. But then in addition to that, it's not like I could work out. But I've been going for runs lately. I ran 2 miles today. I probably ran about a mile and a half, maybe, probably about a mile and a half yesterday, and then probably about a mile the day before. I've been trying to up the amount of time that I run for, and because me personally, like, I know distance is the way to go when it comes to running, but as of right now, I'm going more for time, right? It's more like what can I pack into 15 minutes? What can I pack into 20 minutes, 25 minutes? Like today I did 25 minutes. I was upping it by 5 every week, and in 25 minutes I was able to run 2 miles, which, like, that's atrocious. That is that is disgusting. All right. The a What's that? 25 divided by 2 is 1230. That is not good. That is not a good mile. But I mean, considering where I'm at right now, it's I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I'm not worried about distance. I'm worried about like how much I can pack into a certain amount of time, right? Maybe I'll start worrying about distance when I can go for like 3, 4, 5 miles at a time. But without feeling like my legs are gonna fall off and shit like that. Um, regardless. Yeah. So I've been working out a lot more. The reason I said that is because if I'm a little like today, that's why I'm pretty fucking tired. But I gotta push through. I gotta push through. You see, it really is waves of the piss zone. Give me a second here. All right, that should be a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. But um, my dog's underneath my seat right now, so I can't move it around. But yeah, I'm real tired. All right, so I apologize if I'm a little like if I'm kind of like that today. Um, I'm excited though. I'm excited because, like, you can see the change in my body. I'm not about to like lift up, flash you guys. I'll save you the trouble. I'm looking better. I'm not looking good. You can see the changes almost like immediately. I only started running again like halfway through last week, so it was like I think Wednesday, Thursday is when I started running again. And running is really the secret. Running for me is the secret, because it's a very blue collar thing. Running is something where you can't trick yourself into it, or you can't trick yourself into not doing it. You can't try and find a way around it. It just is what it is. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And it can be excuse me, like, it can be awful, but it's so good for weight loss. It's the best thing for weight loss. There was a story Michael Bisping told on his podcast. I'm gonna butcher this, but he was talking about how he had a boxing coach and a strength and conditioning coach. And the strength and conditioning coach was saying, "All right, Michael, you're not going to be running. Instead, we're going to do this, that, and the other thing. We're not going to be doing running, so don't bother running. Don't do any running." And when he went back to his boxing coach and he said what the strength and conditioning coach was telling him, the guy was like, why don't you go for a run? And he's like, "Oh, well, the strength and conditioning coach told me not to do that." And he's like, "Ah, okay. You know why he told you to do that? Because running's free, you know?" Um, the fitness industry is insular. It is incestuous. You know, it has a relationship with itself, and just like every industry does, just like every industry does. And in that industry, there's going to be people who they're trying to sell you something. So a personal trainer is not going to tell you, "Yeah, no, you should totally just go for a run." He's going to tell you, "Oh, hey, no, you don't want to run because it's bad for your knees. What you should do instead is pay me $60 to $100 an hour to have you do fucking some other stupid bullshit, right?" And I'm the same way, right? Like if you ask me, I'll tell you that kickboxing and boxing and jujitsu are the best workouts, and I truly do believe they're the best workouts for this reason. But if I'm being honest with you, I also have a monetary incentive to say that as well, right? And the reason I think they're the best workouts is because you're not just learning how to pick things up. You're not just learning how to run. You're not just learning how to do like weird calisthenics and shit like that, right? Um, you're learning a skill, like a good skill that can help you in multiple ways, including defending yourself, including protecting yourself. Um, and because of that, like, um, you gotta be careful with shit. You gotta be careful with shit. You know, you gotta be careful with what you're listening to and who you're listening to in the fitness industry. You know, because like I'll be honest with you, I've never lost weight easier than when I was running. You know, I've never lost weight easier than when I would run. The only other time would be doing weightlifting, and that's because I was doing it a specific way. It was 5 by 5 with a weight that wasn't like I was trying to do a 1 rep max or anything like that, right? Um, so that like those are the only two ways I've ever been able to like genuinely 100% lose weight. Quickly is what I should say, because you can and will lose weight with boxing, kickboxing, jujitsu. I've seen it happen. There was a dude I knew who he was on blood pressure medication. He was in his like early to mid 50s, maybe even late 50s. He was on blood pressure medication, and through a combination of diet as well as Brazilian jiu-jitsu and a little bit of Muay Thai here and there, he was able to get off the blood pressure medication, and he was able to get down in weight. But if you're like me, you don't really love the dieting aspect of it. My diet is not, let's eat a bunch of vegetables. My diet is literally, I'm not going to eat all day and then I'll have 1,000 calories for dinner. That's what I just did. I probably had like 1,200 calories for dinner because I had a sub that was about 1,000 calories. I literally looked it up on the internet. I was like, okay, how many calories in this? And then I had a Snickers bar because I was like, all right, I had a stressful day today. I had a stressful day today. I earned this. I earned this. I earned it. And a Snickers bar has 250 calories in it. So, that's my diet. I'm not a let's eat a salad kind of guy. Obviously, I eat greens and stuff like that, but I don't want to be like, "Oh, it's lunchtime. Time to have a salad. Oh, I better be careful with this dressing. Oh man, it might not that might put some weight on me." It's like, what am I, a fucking female? What am I, a girl? Am I a girl? Am I a girl, guys? Girls are icky. Ew. No, but yeah, so there's that, right? Um Today we're going to be doing a little bit of Duolingo, and then we're going to be catching up on the tank. Now, the reason I say catching up on the tank as opposed to just watching the tank is because, for one thing, like I said in the last one, they respectfully asked me to not do restreams. They didn't copyright strike my channel or anything like that, right? I just got, I got a text from Sam. He's like, "Hey man, could you just not do that?" And I was like, "All right, yeah. Like, what else am I gonna do, right?" Um, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to watch and we're going to talk about what's going on. So watch along with me. Watch along with me. feel free to let me know if there's anything in any room that I'm missing or anything like that. But the reason why I say catching up on it as well is because I actually haven't watched a lot of it. I watched a little bit yesterday, and I have not tuned in at all today because I've just been so busy with a bunch of other things that I'm doing, you know. Um, I excuse me. I like I wanna watch. It's just I'm so busy with a bunch of other things right now. So I haven't been able to watch all day. So, I'm gonna be watching for the first time today. So go ahead and tell me, right? Ugh. Excuse me. Go ahead and tell me if I missed anything huge. If I missed anything huge. I know not Alex, Luke got in Symbol's face. He got in Symbol's face. He told him to go back to New Delhi or something like that. I know that. And I guess the girls were like having a bitch fit about it. And I guess the whole house was having a bitch fit about it for the most part. And now everything's all good between them. They all like cooled off, and now I guess the girls are like cool with Alex again, you know? I've been paying attention to Twitter stuff, really is how I've been consuming most of my fish tank stuff. And it's funny. People seem like confused or surprised at like stupid bitches being stupid bitches, because I mean, like, I'm saying this, and I'm sure if I talked to them I'd be able to get along with them well, right? But like, if we're just being honest here, like, this is what season 3 was meant to be, was like, hey, let's get some fucking morons, the types of people who they look around to see if everybody else is going to approve of what they're saying, type of thing, right? And that's what that was last night. Is all the girls were trying to compete to be the most outraged, and it got them into a tizzy, right? It got them into a tizzy, and then I think Ted cried. Ted cried, bro. Oh boy, Teddy, Teodoro, Ted, the Tedster, Tedamania. Fucking A, dude. That is crazy. And I guess Symbol is still being a victim about it. Look, for me, it was down to Symbol or Alex. All right. I know people like Bert. It's not that I don't like Bert. It's that I have a hard time supporting him because of the kind of porn that he's into, right? The kind of porn that he tries to, or that he claims to be interested in, right? That he claims to be interested in making. But then in addition to that, like, I recognize this is Hell House. I recognize this is Fish Tank Live, and we want to see weirdos. We want to see freaks and stuff like that. But a lot of the support for Bert is obviously just because they're like, aha, black man do funny thing, black man make fool of himself, and it's like, I know I'm being a boomer. I'm being a fucking boomer about it, right? But it's hard for me to ironically get on board with somebody who is like that, Someone like Bert, it's like, oh, all right, he's clearly got something going on there, and yeah, I don't want to be someone who's egging that on in an ironic or unironic way. But Luke, he is the plant. Somebody mentioned that earlier. Yeah, like, obviously he was the plant. He figured out about the show, and he got brought on after he figured out about the show. Of course he was going to be the plant. There was nobody else who could have been a plant over him, right? And it doesn't mean there aren't more plants, or at the very least people who don't know certain things, right? I guess Binks might know a little bit more than she's letting on, Some people are saying Ted might be a plant, which honestly, like, after crying over that, either A, he's a really, really, really good actor, a really, really good plant, or um he's just a pussy. And that just is what it is. you know um yeah, but like, what I was saying is, between Alex and Symbol, I think I'd have to go with Alex now, simply because Symbol was too bitch made. If somebody puts I mean, look, they're not supposed to be putting hands on each other. It's not like season 2 where like people were just like, oh, all right, this is Hell House. It was um they don't know what this is yet. So I'm sure Symbol, if he wanted to do something, he probably was like, oh no, I can't, I cannot. If I do, I will get kicked off. He's like that. Sorry, I would be kicked off. He was thinking that inside of his head. so it's like whatever, but like it's one thing when it's like, okay, somebody put hands on you and you didn't do anything about it. Maybe you just got caught off guard. You know, maybe you just really didn't want to fight the guy. Maybe you were afraid you might hurt him, or you know, somebody would be hurt or something would be damaged, or maybe you were worried about the cops coming or something like that. That's one thing. But it's another thing when it's like, oh, this guy grabbed me by the shirt and pushed me out of a room into another room. Not even like shoved, just like grabbed me by the shirt and just walked forward. Um, like I'm now going to go to everybody like, oh, he needs to be kicked off. Kick him off. He needs to go, bloody bastard. Bloody bastard, kick him off. You know, like that is fucking stupid as shit, dude. Fuck that, you know. So yeah, no symbol. No symbol. We're Alex. I don't think we have do we have names for everybody? Do we have names for everybody yet? Like you know, like Sylvia soldiers or fucking morons, you know, the people who supported Cole. No, I'm kidding about that, obviously. So somebody's gonna run to somewhere and be like, he's seething about Cole still. He's seething. Fuck him. That's a funny thing about the internet is everybody wants to think they're the one smart guy in the room full of like sub 80 IQ people, you know? And because of that, they'll purposefully misconstrue what are clear jokes, and they'll be like, "You actually believe that?" It's like a good example. The cute bot video that I did. I forget what I called it. It was yes, hanging with cute bot, and then in parentheses incomparable Riz, right? A lot of people on the internet are so up their own asses that like when you make a joke like that, they're gonna be like, you actually think cute bot wanted you? You must be fucking stupid. It's like, oh yeah, oh man, she doesn't want me. Oh, dude, that's news to me. Thanks for letting me know, bro. I almost made a fool of myself. I almost asked her out on a date. Girl lives literally as far away from me as you can get in the continental United States. I am in the Northeast. She is in the Southwest. There is ocean 45 minutes from me. She lives on an ocean, basically. I'm pretty sure San Diego has an ocean there. I could be wrong, but if not, she's real close to an ocean. Yeah, I'm about to ask her out on a date. Yeah, because I really believe I have incomparable riz. Yeah, that's it. That's it. People are so stupid. It's crazy. You know. Yeah. So I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Scott going brown face to replace symbol doing that accent. Dude, you think they'd let me? You think they'd let me? I don't shave. I don't do anything. I'm just like I just have like brown like camouflage paint on my face. Fuck him. Mizzy's sissies. Yeah, honestly, I kind of agree with that one. Binks besties. Alex Arians. Oh fuck, I'm an Alex Arian. Is what you're saying? Bert buddies. I like Bert's voices. Bert brothers. Apparently there might be a another one. High Ecuador says fucking nerds. Yeah, sounds about right. Lance sells. Oh, Ian sells. Ian sells. Okay, I read that. Pa- Patriots. Ah, yeah, because there's a girl named Peyton on there. Peyton, like for me, blends into the background. Like I know Ian is like, you know, he's supposed to be boring content, right? But he kind of somebody, holy shit, pedophiles. Oh man, that's crazy. That's fucking insane, dude. LMAO, that is fucking insane, dude. Pedophiles. Wow. I almost missed that one too. I almost missed that one. Um, hmm. Interesting. Sorry. I'm trying to check something. Bert buddies. I like Bert. Huh, interesting. You see, I'm looking at my Streamlabs, right? And it's showing LMAO's message. But then I'm also looking, right? I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys in a second. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm also looking here as well, and I'm not seeing LMAO's thing. So his thing is in between Alex Arians and Bert Buddies. I like Bert. Um, yeah, and it's not here, right? He was in between this one and that one, and it's not here on there. But you can see here. right here. Interesting. Interesting how that happens. It's interesting how that works, you know? Anyway, um, what the fuck is going on, Scott? How are you? I'm all right, gay guy. I'm all right. You know, how are you doing? How you doing? Oh man, top chat is censored. Ah, okay. I'll try all chat. I'll try live chat. Duh. I need to always switch to live chat right away, you know. Yes. Yes, you can see it. You can see it there. You can see it there. All right. That makes sense. That's stupid as hell, dude. I can't stand that shit, you know. Um but yeah, did I miss anything big? Did I miss anything big? Like I keep I keep seeing stuff, but like it's weird when I ask people. It's like nobody answers the questions. Like I'm in a couple of group chats and stuff like that that are fish tank related, and people will be talking, and I'll be like, "Hey, I couldn't watch a lot today. What happened?" And like I just think nobody is able to really summarize what happened that day. You know, there's probably just too much that happened, or like either that they aren't 100% sure, but like I heard a whisper about the potential of Chris Airsoft Fatty being the executive producer. I don't know if that's the case or not, but the reason I'm saying that is because it sounded like he came in yesterday at some point, but I don't know for sure. Did that happen? Did that happen? You know, I'm just curious. Um, Good, thanks for catching up on the tank. Seems boring. Still no gay shit. Hey, don't you worry, dude. There's gonna be plenty of gay shit, bro. It is gonna be a pride parade in the middle of June. All right, don't you worry. Don't you worry. You know. Um, and what happened last stream? Did you have to shut it down? Yeah, unfortunately, I had to shut it down. You know, it is what it is. Oh man. But yeah, like what has been happening though in that sense, you know. I'm also going to do something real quick because somebody asked me to take a look at this Reddit post, right? Where hey guys, you want to browse Reddit? Hey guys, do you use Reddit? Do you use hey guys, who here uses Reddit? Um yeah, okay. So I didn't really look into this, right? I didn't really look into this. I'm gonna read it in a second, you know. Um it's not about it's about breaking in and physically overpowering the staff. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I just need to break in, you know. Um Yo, my dog is sleeping right now. He's like snoring practically. My dog snores sometimes, you know. I have 1000 karma. Hi Ecuador says I'm a 4chan man myself. Ah yes. Ah yes. That's to my understanding that's where a lot of these Scotty Rocker memes come from, you know. Me like I made the mistake of telling people that I was on 4chan like just lurking during season 2 and then a little bit for 2.5, and now they think I'm on there all the time. It's like a weird thing. Like I don't lurk, but there are people who every now and again, if they see something funny or if they see something like crazy that I'm involved in, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, take a look at this," and they'll send me a screenshot or maybe they'll send me a link or something like that. But like I'm not I actually use a trip code. I use a trip code in there. No, but yeah, I don't like 4chan has never been my thing. And me admitting that like yeah, I check in every now and again when I'm on a season to see what's being said and what's going on. Now they're like there's dudes that literally pretend to be me there sometimes. They'll change their name from Anon to like Scott Sullivan MMA or some shit like that. And it's just the weirdest fucking thing, you know. Overpowered Jets Glock. Of course, of course. Chris really just nah? I think you're bullshitting me on Forced Ego. I think you're bullshitting me on Forced Ego. I'm gonna take a look. If you're bullshitting me, sir, if you're bullshitting me, sir, all right, you better not be bullshitting me. Oh man. Oh, I think they're counting the candy. It seems like they're counting the candy right now. I clicked on director. Oh, holy shit! What? Yo, yo. Yo, what? Damn, that's wild. Holy shit. Wonder where that thing came from. Damn. Fucking yard PTZ. Check it out. That thing's pretty sick. I don't even know what that is. I just know it's a really cool car. You know? But somebody tagged me and was like, "Oh, hey, look at this on stream and analyze it." All right. Um, I don't know what this is. All right. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead. They they took away my restream. So you know what? Yeah. Yeah. How can I, 26 female, show my husband 25 male? Why does everything have to be 26 female, 25 male to this, that, the other thing, right? I understand being like, oh, female and male, but like it's just weird. It's also funny because Reddit is the type of place where they don't believe in like the gender dichotomy, at least not like in a way that is meaningful enough as to where um as to where they are they don't believe in it in a way that is meaningful enough to always include male, female, things like that, the fact that they include that, it's kind of like a double think thing where they're like, oh well, I mean, it doesn't like gender doesn't matter anyway, it's all just a social construct, so who cares? But also, like, I need to know who to side with based off of who the female is, or I need to know if I'm dealing with a male or a female, that way I know whether to be an asshole or to be kind about it, right? um how can I, 26 female, show my husband 25 male? I appreciate him after I said that I never would have given him a chance if I didn't have a kid, and now he's feeling insecure. And you see this word right here, insecure. I feel two types of ways about the word insecure. For one thing, the term insecure it has a connotation to it that is purposefully misconstrued, right? When somebody feels insecure, it means there is something about themselves or something about a situation or a person that makes them a little bit nervous in any given predicament that they happen to be in, right? So it's not necessarily like a bad thing to feel insecure, right? It just means that you have a certain feeling. And then in addition to that, like the use of the word insecure right here, whether she realizes it or not, whether you/deleted realizes it or not, that's a little bit manipulative there because of that negative connotation that everybody understands with the word insecure. She's basically trying to say, oh, he's like feeling some type of way about it. He's butthurt. He's butthurt about it. Okay. How do I get him to stop being butthurt? Um, so even though she says, how do I show my husband I appreciate him after I said like, how do I show him I appreciate him? It's like, first off, are you that inept as to where you can't think of a way to make your husband happy? And no, I don't mean in the Reddit, Spike TV, football guy, stats guy way where it's like, just make him a sandwich and suck his dick. Like, no, like if you're not a fucking idiot, you need more than just that to like feel secure in a relationship, to feel appreciated in a relationship, right? And it just shows you how little this woman thinks about anyone other than herself. The fact that she needs to go to Reddit to be like, so how do I make them feel better though? Right? So not only does she not believe that he is actually like right to feel the way that he does after she did what she did, but in addition to that, she can't even fucking think of a way like she couldn't even take the blow job and a sandwich route. She couldn't even do that because that's how fucking bland this chick is. That's how bland a lot of these women are, but especially this chick right here. Not saying it's all women, all right? There's plenty of great women out there, all right? And I'm not saying that because my wife's home. She's literally not right now. She's out with her boyfriend. But um like a lot of these women are just so bland. They just don't have anything fucking going on inside their heads ever under any circumstances. And because of that, they need to go to Reddit, right? Now, with that said, I overheard my husband was giving his friend Rob, not his real name, who cares, fucking relationship advice. I told Rob my husband is not the person you want to go to for relationship advice. I'll read through the whole thing before I break down paragraph by paragraph. My husband said it helped to get someone like you and kissed me on the cheek. I told him I was a broke single mom with a kid. I wouldn't have even looked at you if I didn't have my son's nickname, or even some money. Again, like I know I said I was going to go through the whole thing. I can't stand the way people like write on Reddit like this stupid shit and then just just say if I didn't have my son, that's it. Um he asked if I was serious and I said yes and he walked away. I didn't think nothing of it, but he's been distant lately, not giving me compliments like he normally does. I asked him if he's upset about what I said and he said kinda. He said he will get over it, but he wishes he never knew. How can I show that I appreciate him? I'm thinking of asking my parents if they can watch Bunny. Bunny? Is that your son's nickname? Holy shit. And taking my husband on a weekend trip. Edit. For people who calling me a gold digger, I make good money now too. Obviously, I'm with him now because I love him. Or is it that you just know it's probably it's probably not good to be upending your life like that, right? Because you can make good money and not have enough to like support yourself, right? You get accustomed to a lifestyle that they say you have to. I heard this from Soda Man the first time during season 2.5. You got to live poor to stay rich, right? And the issue with a lot of people is they become accustomed to the finer things in life. They become accustomed to that spending money lifestyle. And that's why a lot of people they get mansions. They're making millions upon millions per year. But then they turn around and they got to sell the mansion and move into a smaller house and things like that. Is because they're not living poor to stay rich, right? This chick is probably accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and I'm not saying that it's even like a rich lifestyle necessarily, but she's accustomed to that. And in addition to that, she finds him to be tolerable. She finds him to be tolerable, and she gets something out of him, right? She gets something out of him, and because of that, she's not leaving him, right? That's probably what it is when it comes down to this type of shit, because that's how a lot of women will be. I mean, even if even if she's sitting here, right? Like, look at this. Um, I'm looking for. I don't know why. Um, why is it like? Okay, duh. He asked if I was serious, and I said yes, and he walked away. I didn't think nothing of it, but he's been distant lately, not giving me compliments like he normally does. You see, the first thing she thinks about is me, but like I'm not getting the compliments. So how do I get the compliments again? But like I want compliments though, is what I want. How do I get compliments? You know? Um it's it's just disgusting, a lot of people, especially a lot of women, and especially this woman right here. Not all of them, not everybody, not all men, not all women, but especially this one right here. Um, she is solipsistic. She only understands herself, and she can only understand the world in comparison or in relation to herself. She doesn't love her husband. She loves how her husband makes her feel, right? She loves how her husband does things for him. And does things for him. She loves how her husband does things for her. And even if she was going to sit there and do things for her husband, which, like I said, I don't think she does, because if she actually did shit for her husband, I have a feeling she wouldn't be going to Reddit to ask for advice on what to do for her husband, right? But when she does things for her husband, it's probably not even actually for him. It's probably for her. Kind of in the same way that like you'll have wives that like they get their husbands like a tie or something like that. They get them like something that is either like a chore thing, like, oh yes, I got you a new drill so you can finally fix that thing in the attic, right? Either that or like they just get them like a pair of socks or a tie or something like that, right? They're getting the gift, or they're doing that thing for their husband because they want to feel like they're doing something for their husband, is really what it is. It's like giving money to the homeless versus wanting to be seen giving money to the homeless, right? It may be the same thing in the end, but is it really? Because for one thing, the intent was not actually pure, and then for another thing, somebody with pure intentions is either A, going to give more, or B, they're not going to give and then gloat about it. Or C, like they're not going to give and then expect something back, which is what happens with a lot of people who give to the poor, not to help the poor, but because they want to feel like they're helping the poor. They want to be seen to be helping the poor and things like that, right? Um, and I think that's probably the situation with this chick. Um, this is like I've dated women like this before, right? Women who just like they're practically autistic. The types of women who it's like you have a moment and you're wondering like where the relationship stands, and you're like, hey, so like are we cool? I don't know. You've been kind of flipping out at me lately. Are we good? Like, yo, bro, are we good? Can I get a bro fist? No, but you go to them and you're like, yo, like you've been flipping out at me a lot lately. Like, is everything cool? Like, are you still attracted to me? Do you still love me? Do you still want to be with me? You're just trying to be like upfront and honest about how you feel and get how they feel in return. Their answer ends up being something like, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be with you. And it's like they think that they think that that's a thing where it's like they're being reassuring, but they're not. What they're doing is they're trying to snap at you. They're angry that you're asking them a question that makes them question whether or not they're in it for the right reasons, right? And it's not something that is like it's not something that they think it sounds like, right? It's not, oh no, I do love you, like I love you and I want to be with you. It's not that. It's, no, I could leave you at a moment's notice if I felt like it. No, look, if I wanted to leave you, I would. I just would. I'd leave you in a second, but I don't because I like you, right? That's more what that comes off as, right? Um, they're instilling fear in you. Yes, exactly. Gay guy gets it. Gay guy gets it. Gay guy knows how evil women are. No, but like jokes aside, he says they're instilling fear in you. It's evil. Oh yeah, like a lot of people, this is why I kind of got away from the MGTOW shit, right? Is because MGTOW, like, and this is more of a coping mechanism than anything. Their whole thing is like, hey man, don't like, they're it's like they're goldfish, man. It's like women are goldfish, dude. Women are like goldfish, man. You can't even be mad at them. Why would you get mad at them? But no, like they know what they're doing. Like the fucking schizo machinations of a woman's mind are fucking insane. And even dumb women know what they're doing. Even someone like Alexis or Mizzy or what's her face, Smack. Even they know what they're doing when they pull these things. So the idea that it's like, they don't know what they're doing. It's all just it's like, well, even if biologically they are hardwired to be a certain way on that emotional, on that social, on that psychological level, etc., etc., it doesn't have to be this bad. It doesn't have to be this bad. And what it comes down to is a lot of people are told today that like, oh no, you can just have whatever you want all the time. You can do whatever you want, you know? If somebody tells you no, it means they're an asshole and they're victimizing you in some way, shape, or form, right? And like these women know what they're doing when they do that kind of thing, you know? To absolutely embarrass your husband like that in front of his friend, and then to do it in such a fucking autistic way, like literally a way that you would like if you read this and you didn't know it was a woman, you might think it was Bert that said it. No lie, you might think it was Bert that said it, because this is some autistic shit. I told him I was a broke single mom with a kid. I wouldn't have even looked at you if I didn't have my son's nickname or even some money. He asked if I was serious, and I said yes, and he walked away. It's like, you just embarrassed the fuck out of your husband. This is your husband. He is supposed to come first over everything, and that's a huge issue that a lot of women have, is that when you get married, the idea is supposed to be that this is the top person in your life. The person standing across from you as you're doing your vows, nobody else is more important than them until you have your kids. And even then, if the kids are more important, it's like that much. It's like that much. Like, here's the kids, here's the husband or the wife, right? Um, but a lot of women today, they are convinced that they can have it both ways, where they can have a husband, but also they can their besties. Their besties are the most important people in their life. You know, their mom. Oh, my mom, but my mom. You know, that's the most important person in their life, and it's just disgusting. You know, like this chick does not value her husband. The husband should probably get the fuck out of there. He should probably not bother getting over it. He should probably just get the fuck out of there if he feels secure enough as to where he can, right? Because this woman doesn't love him. That is not love to do that to your husband and things like that, right? There's issues that I have with my wife, and there's issues my wife has with me, and I would never go dumping the issues that I have with my wife on you guys, right? And I'm not saying that there's problems between us. I'm just saying that like everybody has issues with everybody, including their significant other, right? So there's things that she does that I'm like, this fucking damn it, right? And there's things that I do that makes her the same way, right? I would never, under any circumstances, dump that info on you guys. I don't even allow my wife to come on camera. Not that she wants to. She doesn't want to be on camera. Thank God. You know? I don't have to have that fucking argument with her of like, no, you don't understand. The internet's fucked up. You know, you're not coming on camera. I don't have to have that argument with her, right? Um, but yeah, like she's doing that because what's more important to her than anything is feeling like she is a badass or like she's cool or like she's totally slick and she's funny and all this other stuff, you know? Her ego is far more important to her than anyone and anything will be. I guarantee you she doesn't even care about her son that way. Do you know how many women don't give a fuck about their kids, especially their sons? You know, and they either A, just don't bother with them, or B, they raise them to be women, basically. Not like literally like trans women, but like they wanted a girl, they got a son, and they're like, oh, it's okay, mommy's little boy girl, mommy's little girl, you know. Um, it's disgusting, you know. But like going back to this, I was saying, um, like that's the most autistic shit, you know. I was a broke single mom with a kid. I'm trying to read it in the way like an autistic person might, you know. I was a broke single mom with a kid. I wouldn't have even looked at you if I didn't have my son or even some money. What? Are you serious right now? Yes. I was I was a broke single mom with a kid. I wouldn't have even looked at you if I didn't have my son or even some money. What are you serious right now? Yes. Like holy fucking shit, dude. You know? It's like, man, that is fucking wild. That is wild. You know? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, this is what awaits a lot of guys today, you know? And like the life of a man is silent desperation, right? They say the life of a man is silent desperation. The existence of the experience of a man is silent desperation. And yes, it is. And here's the thing, like life is suffering. As a man, you have to be comfortable with suffering. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And you don't have the time or the privilege of being able to seek out comfort all the time, right? However, with something like this, that goes well above and beyond the pale. And it is absolutely, completely, and totally unacceptable. But what are you going to do? You can't change it. You can't change this woman. You can't change these people. You know, it's just not going to happen. Um, so it's kind of a situation where it's like, what do you do? You know? And I couldn't blame someone if they were like, yo, I just don't want to fucking date. I just want to stay away from these hoes, is what I want to do. You know, I couldn't blame someone for that because this is what you might have to deal with. You get a single mom and she's disrespecting you in front of your friends after you save that hoe. Get out of here. You know, fuck that. That's ridiculous beyond belief. That is incomprehensibly ridiculous. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy, you know. What affects men is not taken seriously, and you know, I'm not trying to get into like a MRA thing. Are MRAs even around anymore? I remember that was the thing like 10 years ago, 10 or more years ago. MRAs were a thing. Um, like men, you know, men's issues are not taken serious. Men's lives are not taken serious, and a lot of the things that they talk about with like feminism and shit like that are like it's the inverse of what is actually true, you know. Like a lot of the stuff that women talk about where it's like, oh well, you see, women don't get paid for any of the labor that they do at home, and you know, men should do this and that and the other thing. It's like, well, I mean, do you know where the dad bod comes from, just as an example, right, of one of those little like looking at a phenomenon thing? A dad bod comes from not having any time to work out and being too stressed to fucking eat right. So you end up looking like shit in your 30s and 40s when you could actually still look pretty damn good if you had the time and the energy to put the effort in, but you can't because you aren't able to seek out comfort, right? And when I say comfort in this case, what I mean is the comfort of being able to groom yourself via exercise and certain other things, so that you can. My dog's itching the fuck out of himself right now. It's weird, but like, you don't have the luxury of being able to be like, well, yeah, but I have, well, yeah, I have kids, I have a wife, I have a mortgage, I have car insurance, I have an internet, an electrical bill, water bill, all this stuff. I have all this stuff, all of this stuff that I have to, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh boy. He wants to go outside. He wants to go outside. I'll show him to you guys. I'll show him to you guys. Hey, Nubby, thing. I've been showing him like once a stream lately, you know. Oh, oh. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Oh, I love you so much. But yeah, like that, like the dad bod. I remember the first time I saw something about dad bods. It was like some weird, like Gawker tier, like some weird Huffington Post tier thing that was going on, right? Um, and I thought that was funny, right? And I was like, yeah, women aren't interested in dad bods and stuff like that. He probably smells the sub that I had for dinner. Oh, good boy, good boy, good boy. You want to go down? You want to go down? You better not be a bitch when I let you down. You better not be a bitch. Whoa, careful, 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 careful. I was saying, like, when it comes to dad bods and stuff like that, right? Like that was something where I thought it was funny when I first saw it. It's like women don't think dad bods are attractive. That's bullshit. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's bullshit. And the reason why dad bods become a thing is because you're simply like unable to take care of yourself as a man, because as a man you have to put everybody but you first, and because of that you end up extremely out of shape, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just out of shape, and that's it. And then your fucking like idiot children and your idiot wife, they have the gall to look at you and be like, "Aha, yeah, you have a belly, haha." It's like, yeah, I have a belly. Thanks for that. He really wants to go out. I might have to let him out. It's so fucking frustrating, dude. He's such a poorly behaved dog. He's not like, I love him to death. Don't get me wrong. I love him to death, but he's not my dog. I married into this dog. I married into this dog. Shut the fuck up. Give me a second, bro. Give me a second, dude. I'm literally about to end the stream and take you out because you're being that much of a fucking pain in the ass right now. All right? Give me a shut up. Cala a boca. Paro. Paro. I married into him, and he wasn't even my wife's dog. He was my sister-in-law's dog, and my sister-in-law, she's a act now, think later kind of person. Yeah, so there's that. Anyway, groom yourself or get groomed online, your choice. Oh boy. Re That was a weird bark. He had his head out the door, so it sounded like he came from down the hall. Retrain him. Yeah, it's easier said than done. Easier said than done, you know? Anyway, this fucking sucks, dude. Honestly. I don't want to end the stream. It hasn't even been an hour yet. You know what? Shh. Shh. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be back, alright? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not going goodbye. I'm gonna for the first time ever, I'm gonna put my BRB screen on, alright? And I'll be back after like a 10-15 minute walk tops, right? So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That was fucking ridiculous, dude. Anyway, anywho, uh, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to do some shit here. Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous. You know, I'm surprised we still have about the same amount of viewers here right now than we did before I left. You know, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking around, ladies and gentlemen. But um, oh boy, there's what what is this, dude wipes? This is mad dude wipes here, something like that. Um, Sorry, I'm just looking around here. Oh, would you look at that? The punching bag got moved too. I'm waiting to see who's going to be the first one to take a swing at it. Has somebody used it? I would assume somebody has because it was originally it was originally in this corner right here. Then it got moved to here. Now it's over there. So I'm curious curious what the deal is. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got ourselves some dude wipes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's click back off. Going there. We are going to the den. So oh. Man, Ben's character, Ben's character is just so great, man. So I think we're gonna either A, we're gonna skip Duolingo, or B, we're gonna do Duolingo a little bit after this, right? Because from what I'm seeing is somebody mentioned something about what's going on, Grizzly Dragon. I'm doing all right. Uh, Peter Caldwell, yo Scott, why did Sam DMCA you? He didn't DMCA me. No, I didn't get a copyright strike. He just asked me not to restream, and you know, of course, like that's fair because this is they're trying to drive as much traffic to the fish tank site, right, as can be. You know, hence the you know, hence this thing, right? But a trick back out on the streets. That's hilarious. Oh, you know what? I should go to Den PTZ. I'm sure director mode is also Den PTZ. Yep. Who do you guys think is the first one that's gonna go? I heard people were talking about voting out Smack. You know, um, I heard people were gonna vote out Smack. You know, I'd like to see. Dude, what is this face that fucking what's her face has on right now? What is that face? That's fucking crazy. That like oh man. Yeah, Smack. That's like a Pacific Northwest thing. That's like a Pacific Northwest I have a regular name but I want to sound cool thing, you know. That's why a lot of people do that non-binary shit is because they just want to be themselves but with a cooler name. You know, but of course it's never actually a cooler name. It's always a dog shit name. It's always like a fucking Ace. My name's Ace. My name's Luna. It's always some shit like that. The shit that they when they were 14 years old, they were like, "Why's my name got to be Todd? Why's my name got to be Todd? Dude, why's my name got to be fucking Jessica, dude? Why couldn't it be something original, you know? Like why'd my parents have to pick like everybody else's name? Like that type of shit. You know, a lot of the time it's people who they just never got over. Um they just they just never got over being a fucking like brooding 14-year-old, a brooding teenager, you know? I'm 14 and this is deep type shit. My name is Spoons. Yeah. The fact none of production has burst out laughing yet is amazing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know. Ian, I guess, just sits around all day, but people are like, they like him better than Morrow did. They like him better than they liked Morrow. I'm sure Ian's probably a chill guy, you know. You just kind of see it in his face. They're all complimenting Ben. They're all complimenting Ben on his shit. Dude, I love Ben's character so much, man. Ben's character is the greatest. Sorry, I'm just looking at some stuff right now. Oh, Airsoft Fatty literally is the executive. Chris literally is the executive. It's looking like what's her face? Just yeah, fucking what's her face? Alexis had a nip slip at some point. It just I was I was watching this one right here, you know, and it scrolled down one, and obviously I don't want to actually show that, you know. That's pretty fucking wild. See, like I'm trying to catch up on every little thing that's gone down, you know. It's tough for me to oh, we'll just go to Den. Oh shit, they're going into the mail room. Oh no, that's a locker room. That's a locker room. Locker room. Locker room. Locker room. Locker room. Locker room. Yes. Nah, I mean like that's just what I saw on a video. It said the executive arrives, welcome Fatty. You know, and I don't know like that's the thing is like I haven't actually seen any official anything regarding that, you know? Oh no, yeah, that is that's fucking Chris, bro. Oh man. Dude, Chris hops out the fucking car and immediately dips out of the garage. That is the funniest fucking shit, dude. I absolutely love that. That's great. Have they been introduced to Fatty yet? Have they been introduced to Chris yet? I'm curious about that. I want to see how that is. You know, um, man, that's gonna be fucking wild, dude. I can't wait to see Fatty interact with these people because it's either gonna go really really well or not well at all. You know, and I want to see how they act thinking that he's like a straight up like executive of a probably Hulu, I would assume. No, they said executive producer actually, executive producer. So, you know, that's that's gonna be fucking wild, dude. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for that. You know, they I would assume they haven't yet. I would assume they haven't yet. I don't know for sure though. You know, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, what are they waiting around here for? Ah, okay. What? Oh man, I'm wondering where this thing is gonna come into play. Nip slip. She exposed herself practically. Man, what a fucking idiot, dude. Holy shit. I hope they organize a boxing type shit and Symbol fights Bert. That'd be funny. That'd be that'd be pretty funny. I think Ian would beat Morrow in a fight. Yeah, I believe that. You know, They like that he ignores conflict. I mean, conflict is the show, you know. That's like that's one of the things that helped me to get over the whole like internet haters thing is the understanding that there's no rhyme or reason to anything. People just get a feeling and they just go with it and they don't stop going with it until they get to a point where they're like, I hope that guy fucking dies, dude. I hope he dies. And it's like whenever I see like now whenever I see something about myself, first off, I don't go looking in the way that I used to. Maybe if I was on the season, I'd probably check around, just to see. But like, I don't look the way that I used to. Um, if I do see something though, if something ends up in front of my face, whether I was looking for something or if somebody was like, "Yo, this guy said this," um, fucking like, it's just like, oh, this, I'm not even like, this isn't even a person here right now. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh jeez. They're all they're all really fucking sitting here like look at Alex right now. Look at fucking Alex right now. That is fucking wild. Oh man. But yeah, it's like a it's like a like I'm not like this isn't even a person. This guy that's like hating on me or on Jet or on Sam or on anybody, right? This isn't even a person. This is just like chemicals inside of a brain. That's all this is, you know. Some guy is like a loser weirdo, and he wishes he could be in the um position that the people involved with this are, but he's not, and it makes him mad. You know, that's really what it is. Wow, they're pretending to give that car away. They got how many guys? How many of you guys know about dude wipes? That's fucking crazy. I get to see like 90% of the stream because of constant political ads. Why are you getting mad ads, Zachary Verd? Alex needs tranquilizing. He won't shut the fuck up, but thank God it's entertaining. Oh yeah, that's why I like him is because he's so fucking wild. You know. Um, I would love to get in there and just keep ratcheting it up and seeing how far he takes it, or I would like to see somebody do that with him. You know. Like, oh, dude, I got two monkeys. Really? You got two monkeys? Dude, I got three monkeys, bro. Like, I want to see how he would react in that situation. Pennsylvania and Ohio have the most political spending ever on ads. I'm in Pennsylvania. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because is Pennsylvania a swing state? I forget which ones the swing states are. I know one of them is like Michigan, and then I think Arizona is a swing state. New Hampshire is a swing state. New Hampshire's a swing state, to my understanding. You know, that's why like nobody comes down here. Nobody based in Red Build comes down to Massachusetts. They all go up to New Hampshire. You know, fucking Massachusetts is a shit show. Seeing Harris Walls signs on fucking front lawns, it's just like it's insane. It's fucking insane. You know, it's a bourgeois way to vote. You know, when I see a house with a Harris Waltz sign on it, I think, oh, this person already has a house. They already have all the good stuff that they're ever going to have in their life. They just have to worry about maintaining it. And given the way the minimum wage and certain other things keep going up, while their mortgage is fixed, it stays the same. Um, like they're gonna be fine. They're perfectly fine. You know, and they want Harris Waltz a a virtue signal. A virtue signal is what it is, you know. And meanwhile, I'm looking into houses right now, and these same fuckers with the Harris Waltz signs on their shit are selling a two-bedroom, one bath for like 400 grand, that type of shit, you know. And it's like, fuck you, man, go fuck yourself, you know. It's just wild, you know. And that's another thing. Like the more you think about the more you think about the housing crisis, the more you just hate boomers and Gen Xers, you know? Because there was a point where my state's minimum wage is like $15 an hour right now. I'm pretty sure it is. And good luck affording anything on that. But even if you couldn't afford anything on $15 an hour, if you bought a house back in like 1992 or something like that, you probably bought it for like one to $200,000. And as the minimum wage increases, if you were continuously working minimum wage, you're getting like gargantuan raises over the years. Um, that like it's just making it easier and easier on you because you're already in, you're already flush, you already have your house. You don't have to worry about trying to get a mortgage or anything like that. Um, and it just like you buy a house and it gets easier and easier as time goes on because like just things get fucking it's just the timing, it's just the timing and the way things go, you know. So it's like some fucker who bought his house for mad cheap in like 1985 now has a Harris Wall sign on his house that he's now selling for ultra high, and it's just like, what in the fuck, dude? Fuck off. Dude wipes the season sponsor. Oh yeah, of course, man. Of course, dude. Here it is. I don't think anyone's up there right now. I think they're oh no, they're up there. The PTZ is zooming in on them right now. I was like, oh, I don't think they're up there, and then I hit the PTZ. I thought, well, Sam kind of is breaking character a little bit, you know, obviously. What the fuck? What is this thing supposed to be? Oh, I8. Oh, I8. Okay. All right. Duh. Yeah, somebody said it's a BMW i8. I don't know shit about cars. I'm not a car guy, you know. I'm not a luxury vehicles or like luxury clothing guy, you know. I like good ass food though. I like good ass food. I'll say that much. Like if I made a bundle, that would be my I spend like way too much money. That would be my I spend way too much money thing, you know. throwing throwing dude wipes at him. I want to I want to I want to see him hum some dude wipes and nail Alexis right in the forehead. That would be the funniest shit if that happened. Not to get political. Of course, not to get political. Never we don't dude, we don't ever get political on this channel. That is not something we do. All right, we are not political people. Look at that though. Look at that. When she looks back down, right? Just imagine dude wipes what right there, right? And a square red mark just on her forehead. Imagine how hilarious that would be. There's something about Alexis that makes that funny, like real funny to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, dude, it's really fucking Halloween tomorrow. I'm excited for that. And I still don't know what I'm going to do for a Halloween stream. So I'm going to be streaming today, obviously tomorrow, and then Friday, because Friday is, you know, the Friday stream that I'm usually going to do. I need a Halloween stream idea. Jimmy said I should play Faith the Unholy Trinity, and I might just default to that because, you know, it's supposed to be a scary game and stuff like that. You know, it would fit the it would fit the theme. It would fit the theme. You know, I wouldn't mind that. Halloween's my favorite holiday, but the thing is, it's for kids. So like, you know, for one, I mean, you can dress up as an adult. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna dress up because what's the point? You know, for me, it's more of a day where I'm just like, you know what? Let's. It used to be let's buy a fresh pack of cigs and smoke some weed. You know, now I don't smoke cigs or weed anymore, so it'll probably be like let's buy a cigar and you know we'll buy some. Like I said, I love good food. We'll buy some good food. We'll buy some nice ass food. Either that or just something that I don't like. I wouldn't typically eat during the week because I'm fasting. You know, something along those lines. I don't know where the hell everybody went. Where is everybody? Oh no. Huh. Good times. Ah, here we are. I should have known they were going down there to the flat. They're all lined up right here. Dude, Sam's fucking hat. I'm gonna look at Sam's hat right here. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, obviously I don't want to break the obviously I don't want to defy what they asked me, right? I'm not going to be showing every little thing, but they're not going to care if I flash the screen to be like, "Oh, look at that shit." Immunity inbound, 3 fish will be safe from tomorrow's elimination. Okay, so I would assume it's one of the I would assume hold on, 4. Look at fucking Mizzy. Look at fucking Mizzy. Like, she immediately grabs both of their hands and then she's like, Luke, grab Ted's hand. That's so fucking stupid, bro. Like they're football captains walking out holding hands. Football is not gay. The captains just hold hands. Try impregnating your wife as a treat. Get to feel what it's like for once rather than watching. Yeah, but I don't know if I know how. Happy Halloween from the UK. Thank you very much, Grizzly Dragon. Happy Halloween, man. So Missy's safe. All right. So Missy's got immunity. That means Luke, Ian, and Ted could potentially be on the chopping block. Though I don't think Luke's going home. He is the guy. He's the guy. He's the plant, like the obvious plant. So they're not just gonna be like send him home. What's this? He goes to LeBron. He's like, was the stealing worth it? So Alexis had. Oh yeah. So Alexis and Mizzy both have immunity, which means LaRon, Banks, and Peyton are up for elimination. So now the last four, yeah, because there's 12 people here. So the last 4 people are gonna come up and they're gonna figure out who's safe. It's Smack, Alex, fucking what's his name, Sigma, and Bert. Dude, Bert is really 1980s gym coach maxing right now. Once Vance is out of the way, you're gonna see. Holy shit! Look at that, bro. That's fucking crazy. You're up for elimination, bro. Symbol is gone. Surprised it wasn't Ian, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I think it's either gonna be Symbol or Smack because I guess a lot of people were like pissed off at Smack for one reason or another. I don't know why. Ah, symbol. Symbol is safe. Symbol is safe. Oh man. See, symbol's got a dry sense of humor that people can mistake sometimes, which like I feel for him because I have the same thing going on. But also, I feel like there's situations where it's like, dude, why would you say that then? You know, like everybody fucks up from time to time. You know, that's actually a thing you have to figure out when you're like growing up when it comes to like dealing with like dating and stuff like that. Is like you're gonna hit on a girl and it's just gonna completely fuck up. You're like she might even be into you and you just say the wrong thing and it's gonna be an oopsie and she's gonna be like, oh, I'm not into you anymore. I have the ick. I have the ick now, right? Um, so it's like I don't expect perfection out of everybody, and there's always going to be times someone says or does something where it's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, damn, that was crazy to say in that moment. But Symbol is definitely a dude who like every now and again you're just like, "Why would you say that now?" Like even if it's a joke, it's like, "Why would you say that now?" You know? It, Indian Riz chat saying the the fish tank chat is saying the three worst people got immune, and that's what makes this so great. You want to see people you dislike go further and further in the game. You know that like me, I don't really have a favorite. My love for Alex is not as fervent as my love for John and then Sylvia and Josie and because those are the three people that I kind of endorsed during season one. Um, and my love for like Shinji and stuff like that. Shinji, TJ, um, like I don't have that much love for any of these guys this season right now. Maybe it's because I haven't watched enough. I haven't become um familiar enough with all of them yet. But like I would love to see the people that I hate the most go to the end because not even the end, just toward like past the thing, past the reveal, excuse me. Excuse me. Elimination is a good thing for them and they don't know. Oh yes. Oh yes, Richie. Oh yes. What's going on by the way? Have you gotten to the house at all? Have you gotten to the house to have you seen what's going down there, Richie? Dude, imagine being 30 something and still wearing hats like this. Still wearing hats with like cat ears on them. You know, it's fucking crazy. You ever see someone and you're like they're attractive, but like small things like that, you just want to like throw eggs at them. Not yet. If you see something awful tomorrow, blame me though. Ah, man. I don't know if you mean, hey, I'm gonna be there tomorrow and something might happen, or if you're like, oh yeah, like I'm doing something tomorrow and it's gonna be crazy. I don't know which that is, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm real excited. I'm looking at someone like that right now. Yeah, Twitter calls them quirky chungus. Yeah, that's what what's her face Mizzy is a quirk chungus. I shit you not. If they did have me back, it wouldn't be for a Sensei Scott thing. They might be like, oh yeah, come in and do some boxing, right? But I wouldn't straight up be Sensei Scott, come in 3 times a week and do karate with them, right? That ship has sailed. That's not something that's gonna happen again. Um, but like, if I was to get in there and they were like, yeah, you're gonna come in here and you're just gonna like, you're gonna train them, but also like fuck around. Honestly, I'd bring in eggs and I'd start fucking hucking eggs at them. Like that's the type of shit I'd end up doing. Because these people, like I said, compared to season two, I don't feel anything for these people outside of just like, oh, these are the annoying people that comment on Facebook stuff saying, "Hey, what's it matter? Hey, what's it matter if that girl got stabbed by an illegal immigrant? What's it matter? What white people stab people too? You know, like that's the type of people most of these guys are. So it's like I would want to be in here more compared to season two. As much as I love season two and I love those fish and stuff like that, because in this case I don't love these fish, and I would love to just torment them with like ridiculous non martial arts training. You know. I think it's by design. I'm glad I hate them. Oh yeah, it's 100% by design, dude. That's what they've been talking about. That was the intention from the get go, is find people who don't know about it and pull the wool over their eyes and then pull it off of their eyes when the time comes. You know, break in the house, hide in the walls, show the producers you have initiative and drive. That's a good idea. That's that's a good idea. Hi Ecuador says, don't show up to fish tank tomorrow, Scott. Something's gonna happen. Oh man, some of you guys are all right. Don't show up to fish tank tomorrow. Some of you guys are all right. Don't show up to fish tank tomorrow. Man. Some people are saying they think Binks is playing the game and that she might know a little bit, right? And from what I've heard, it wouldn't actually surprise me. Because that's the thing, is like Sam Hyde, right? His whole comedy thing was sort of a I mean, you know, Sam just does comedy, but also like a lot of right wing people latched onto his comedy because of some of the things that he talks about and some of the things he says and stuff like that. Um, but like, and not but like, but when you think of somebody who's like, oh, totally edgy conservative comedy, a lot of people tend to think of like clean cut or like, you know, just regular looking dudes. But no, like there's tons of like punk rock like alt type people like Binks, right? You guys are welcome for this camera angle, by the way. But you guys are welcome for me showing you this right now. But yeah, like, so it wouldn't surprise me if she's just like, haha, I'm an alt girl. I like edgy comedy. Haha. Yeah. Sam Hyde, that guy's fun and funny, you know? I want to figure out where. Yeah, we'll go to director mode. Director mode is on the. Ooh, excuse me, jeez. Man, it's only day 4 and it feels like it's been. Oh, it's only day 4 and it feels like it's been like. It feels like it's been a week at least. You know, it's pretty crazy how it's pretty crazy how everything has where's where is everybody? I'm trying to find everybody, but oh, that must be in the bedrooms. Oh, Binks looks stinky, but I don't mind Floyd Musk. Oh man, I hope not. Stinky Binksy, stinky Binksy. Oh man, you like that Binks stink? Fuck him. Just do Mongolian house, dude. Perfect. Import a bunch of Mongolians, dude. I could not have thought of a better. I could not have thought of a better. I could not have thought of a better idea myself, sir. Who is your favorite fish so far? Probably Alex. I would have to say Alex. You know. Excuse me. Um. Oh, Richie99 says I'm Lil Majock. Hello, Lil Majock. I'm Lil Majock and I'm screaming. Oh man. Man, oh man. Dude, what is this this foot? Oh no, no, it wasn't a foot, it was a hand. There was a hand from Blood Games. There was literally like a hand from Blood Games, you know? You know, I'm gonna say it, right? I think Smack is actually not unattractive. I don't think Smack is like completely unattractive, you know? Um yeah, I think I couldn't tell you what it is. I think I like her hair. I think I like her hair. I don't know. Maybe there's just something about Smack where I'm like, you know, she's not like ugly necessarily, you know? They're talking about giving people candy and stuff like that. It's still crazy to me. It's still very crazy to me that these people don't know what's up. It's crazy to me that these people have no clue what's waiting for them. And I'm just curious how they're all going to react, you know? I'm curious how they're all going to react. Grizzly Dragon says Smackhead. Yeah, that's it. I like Smack's blue lipstick. Looks unique. Yeah. She really is into that early 90s hip hop type shit, you know. Like she's in a KRS-One video or something like that. Fucking that's it's weird. I don't love it, but like when she's wearing more normal looking clothing, like look at her here, right? Look at her here, right? I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead. Um like again, I'll go ahead just real quick, right? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Feely, touchy-feely Pajit over here. Well, like you got a better idea of what she looks like here, right? Like she doesn't look bad. She doesn't look bad here, you know? I think she's just got nice features, right? She's got naturally feminine features, unlike Alexis over here, right? Alexis is almost kind of like her foil, where Alexis, you can tell, has had like quite a bit of work done and stuff like that. Alexis's work doesn't like, I mean, I haven't seen her from ground level, at least not like that, you know. I don't know. There's a chance that like her work looks absolutely awful when you're standing face to face with her, but like I don't even think Alexis's work looks bad like that. You know, there's been worse. There's been worse, but like um Smack is like she's wife pretty is what she is. She's wife pretty. Like same thing with what's her face Peyton right here. Same thing with Peyton, right? These two are wife pretty. Where like Mizzy, she's pretty. She's over, you know, she's post wall, but she's still pretty considering she's post wall. But I wouldn't want to bring her to a family party, you know? These two, I feel like I could bring them to a family party and it'd be all good. And I wouldn't have to worry about them making a fucking fool of me because they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear my dark black skirt with my fishnets to your family party. Your little cousins are gonna be there. I'm gonna wear the short skirt. I'm gonna wear a crop. Is that even a crop top or is it basically just a fucking bra with sleeves on it? You know, I'm gonna wear my bra with sleeves on it, man. Dude, uh, see after 2.5, right? After 2.5 I started looking at things a little bit differently as to where I'm like, okay, like like 2.5 season 2 I showed up and I almost expected to be told what I was going to be doing every single day, right? And there were days where I was told what I was going to do, and then there's days I'd show up and Jet would be like, "So what do you have planned today?" And I'd be like, "Oh," right? Um It just depended on the day. And that's part of the reason why the karate was a little bit weird at times, is because like I wasn't taking the initiative in the way that I could have and the way that I should have at the time. Um and 2.5 kind of kicked that out of me, where like I started thinking more and more about like what can I do to add to this right now, or what if this person did this, or if that person did that, or how should I react when this guy says this to me, all that stuff, right? And I'm just sitting here looking at it, and I'm just thinking of all these different little things that could be done. And I'm just like, oh man, I wish I was able to do that stuff, if that makes sense. Plug him. This is such a great season, though. I can't wait to see more of it. I can't wait to see it go on and on. Um, Curious to see what they're doing by the whatever it's called, bra with armbands. Yeah, like literally, like it's frozen here right now. But this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's literally just a bra with fucking armbands on. You know. Oh duh, it's right here. Right. It's the fucking like imagine you're like you call your cousin up. Your cousin's having Thanksgiving at his place. Joey, cousin Joey, I got a girl. I'm really feeling like, I want to introduce her to the family. I've been with her for a long time. Really sweet girl, really cool girl. Can I bring her over? He's like, oh yeah, dude, totally. I'm excited to meet her. You come over and she's wearing this. You come over and she's wearing this. Just fucking imagine, dude. Imagine how insane that is. Imagine how insane that would be, right? That is fucking no thank you. No thank you. I don't care how cute she is, right? She's really pretty from what I'm seeing here. And I know that, like I said, she's post wall, so you're starting to see the aging on her face and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter how pretty a girl is. She's not pretty enough as to where you're gonna have a black pink pussy hat. You remember those pink pussy hats from the Me Too era, right? All the women were wearing them and shit like that. I wonder whoever made those was a fucking. I'm sure they made a pretty penny off of them. She's got the black version of that, like right here, right? You guys remember these? Like you remember these? Oh man, I can only imagine the fucking stench in this place. The especially like these types specifically, right? I can only imagine the fucking smell. Just fucking, ugh, no thank you. But um, she's wearing the black version of that, as if I want to like wear that shit, not wear that shit, see that shit being worn by my girl. Fucking sorry, I'm reading this up, but anyway, jeez. Oh, okay, sorry. I was reading this shit, the origins of the hat, you know. Um, but yeah, fucking, I couldn't bring that to a family party, and she's wondering why she's alone, you know. It's like, well, you're not marriage material. You're not introduced to the family material, you know. And you can sit here and talk about being yourself and all this other shit. Fine, whatever. Go ahead and be yourself. But at the end of the day, no one has to love you for you. You're not entitled to anybody's love. Bob says, Missy seems like that kind of chick to have nasty blue waffle roasty between her two elephant legs. Hope not. I hope she is perfectly healthy down there and everywhere, because that would be horrible. That would be terrible. Awful. Binks mentioned something about sleeping today all day. I don't know if she's throwing shade at Ian or if she's referring to people who have slept all day in previous seasons. I know there was Morrow in season 1. Was there a sleep all day person in season 2? I forget. I forget if there was a sleep all day person in season 2. The the Chinese made millions off the pink pussy hat. I'm sure if I'm sure they did. I am sure they did. Fucking Grizzly Dragon said I'd have to bring up the Middle East to calm things down in that scenario, talking about bringing Mizzy to your cousin's Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, dude, that'd be a much better alternative. This is shaping up to be the best season of all time. Oh yeah, I think it's got that potential. You know, people are already saying it's better than seasons 1 and 2. I don't think so. I just think it's more recent. You know, it's like with season 2, right? Like a lot of people were hating on season 2 for a long ass time, and then the edits came out, and the nostalgia, it changed people's minds and stuff like that. I don't think this is better than seasons 1 and 2 yet. But this definitely has the potential to be so. You know, I could believe that it would be, right? So that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. These two, fucking A, dude. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Of course, she's got the sassy gay for. Oh, dude, look at those eyes, bro. Holy shit, dude. Those fucking eyes. Man, oh man, dude. I can't even hear what they're saying to each other. He's bisexual, by the way, but suggesting he's gay, he's just getting close to Alexis. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I have? Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. Watching director mode right now. Trying to watch director mode anyway. Director mode is it sounds like they're talking shit about somebody, but I'm not 100% sure, you know. See, like one thing that I'm not hyped for, it's not that I'm not hyped for it, it's that I'm just like, yeah, whatever. One thing I'm like about is like the gossip type, like, oh, I want to like, what's her face? Alexis is saying she wants to protect Peyton right now. She's like, oh, I want to protect Peyton though. Let's try and protect Peyton, and let's have this guy do this and that girl do that and all this other stuff, you know. Um, it's just like it's just not compelling to me, you know. I know that's part of it, right? And people are gonna do that, but like first, I don't know. Maybe I just want to see people getting fucked with in a real way, you know. I'd love to see a prank war. It'd be nice to see a fucking prank war in this shit, you know. That'd be good. What's going on, Vic? What do you guys do to bring up energy levels? Just woke up from an unintentional nap because I fell asleep the second my ass at the couch. Might be anemic at this point. LOL. Well, I mean, are you sleeping properly? Meaning like, do you have a good sleep schedule and are you sleeping through the night? A lot of the time, you might wake up and not even realize it. That happens with me. It happens with my wife sometimes. Me personally, I don't have a really good sleep schedule. You know, but like I have good stamina in the first place, right? Like I'm really good at just being able to power through whatever's going on. Um, you know, and then you know, it is what it is. Oh, thought I heard somebody. I think I just saw the door in the den open. Uh, there's Ian. There's Ian. He's got his chips. He got a bag of chips just laying the fuck down, like, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Oh, nope. Getting used to which thing I have to click to get to where. You see, um, this potentially, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this might be the Gold Striker boot from season 2. That right there. I think that's the Gold Striker boot from season 2. Just like they had the leg lamp from that had, Gold Striker's uh pant leg from season whatever it's called, season 1, you know? These two just whispering back and forth. Uh Dude, has Chris actually has Chris actually made an official appearance, or did he just pull in the I-8 and run out of the whatever it's called as fast as he could? Like which has he? I mean, I would assume I would be seeing clips of that all over the place. I'm just curious about what's going on with that. The nonstop scheming versus sleeping shows no advantage. Can you not show the show? I was wondering what happened the other day. Yeah, they asked me not to show the show. I didn't get copyright struck though. I just got a text. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone real quick. All right. Scott doesn't even get a text with text. Just Scott doesn't even get a text with text. Just Sam sending him an angry face while he streams. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He sent me a text like, and I was like, oh, oh no. Are these people from space? Do Americans really talk like this? A little bit of both, honestly. A little bit of both. They're fucked up, but we do kind of talk like that a little bit. Are you talking about YouTube or Fish Tank? If the former, on my end, Scott's audio desyncs a little bit, but sometimes, a little bit sometimes, but usually catches up. Talking about my audio, I guess. That sucks. That's annoying. I wish I knew what to do about that. On Fatty's YouTube channel, he posted on his community tab to tune in tomorrow. Ah, okay, all right, okay, I got you, I got you. So yeah, he must be playing. He must be playing the character that he showed on whatever it's called Inst- Instagrash. Instagrash. Shoe Nice came in chat yesterday and said it'll be on Thanksgiving. I cannot wait to see what happens, dude. That's gonna be fucking great. I can't wait for that. I wanna like I mean, I could hit up Shoe Nice and hang out with him. I'm sure, like he's been really good to me in the DM. He's been real good to me. He sent me some real good stuff in the DM. No, but like if there was one thing I'd want to be in there for, it's to meet Shoe Nice for sure. That'd be cool if I could get in there with Shoe Nice. I think we all know. I think we all know what his thing is gonna be. Is he's gonna eat some fucking crazy shit on Thanksgiving. That's what's about to happen. Um, the audio desync might be YouTube acting up. Then that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Bob says, Scott, what would your reaction be if Fatty lost hundreds of pounds, went down to 150 pounds, and he glided into the main room using his massive skin flaps like a bat as an entrance? Dude, honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'd do. I think I'd be too taken aback. I'd just be like, did that just happen? I'd be looking like Bert. I'd be like wide-eyed, like, I haven't really been able to keep up with this season. What are your impressions of the contestants so far? Sorry if you already went over this. We'll go ahead. I'll pull the contestants up. That way I can tell you each of them. I can also go bang. That's whatever. That's whatever. So, Binks. Uh, Ramona Flowers. Fucking Ramona Flowers. Easy. 30 something years old, still dresses like that, calls herself an IRL streamer. Which, like, I know I'm about to be 30 in fucking like 15 days. Holy fucking shit. But, like, I'm not some IRL streamer. Like, let's go to TwitchCon. I'm 30 something years old. I stay my ass at home and do my shit. And if I ever do IRL stream, it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be like Ice Poseidon IRL streaming where I'm just like, hey, let's go to a restaurant. Let's go to the restaurant so that everybody can TTS the N word while I'm trying to eat. Yeah. Ian, not too much. I'm sure he's probably a chill dude. He just kind of lays on the couch all day, so I really don't know that much about him. Peyton, don't really know that much about her. Gonna be honest with you. Really pretty. She's when it comes to blondes, I don't know. There's something about that phenotype. There's something about that phenotype right there. It's maybe it's epigenetic. That's like a very Gaulish or like nah. I don't know about Gaulish, but there's I don't know. She has what looks to me like Celtic features or something along those lines, right? So I don't know. Maybe it's just epigenetic for me. Luke, I can't wait until the wool gets pulled off of, not over, but off of everybody's eyes because I feel like he's gonna get even crazier as time goes on, and I bet just before the wool gets pulled off everyone's eyes, it's gonna be like real, like like real crazy. He's gonna get real unhinged. I can't wait to see that. It's good that he's in on it, obviously. Bert, I don't like the porn he does. I've said that a few times now. It's because like there's there's enough demoralization and like spiritual warfare shit going on in the world today. Um like I know part of the reason it's so funny to have him on is that he's autistic as fuck. And he's also basically a gay porn star, right? But it's just like I don't hate the guy or anything like that. I'm sure we'd probably get along just fine in the tank because it's hard not to get along with like autistic people. They're just so upfront about like everything. So as long as you're not like an asshole, they'll be like, "Oh, I like you. You seem cool," right? But other than that, that's why I didn't endorse him. And in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll endorse Alex in a second. Mizzy, um, I mean, very similar to Binks, except with her, Like Binks is a little bit more quiet, so I can appreciate that a little bit, although I am a little bit suspicious of the silence. Mizzy just needs to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna throw eggs at her. If I get in there and they're like, all right, Sensei Scott, go ahead and do your thing. I'm bringing a carton of eggs. All right. Alexis, same thing. I'm going to aim for that fucking forehead. Just right in there. All right. That's what I'm going to do. No, but like honestly, Alexis, I bet I could sit down and have a nice conversation with her. But there is a degree of her that I'm just like, I know I can't trust her. I know I can't trust her. No, I can't trust her. I know I can't trust her. You know, LaRon, sassy gay dude. This season's Dunye until Dunye gets there. I'm not saying Dunye will be there, but I think they definitely should bring Dunye in to meet LaRon and see the shit show that occurs because Dunye is a territorial man. He's a territorial man. I'll say that much. Ted, pussy. Alex B, my man. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to endorse Alex B. All right, here we are. Symbol, I almost endorsed him almost for kind of a joke, but then he literally turned me off with his bitch behavior. You know, he got hands put on him by Luke, and like instead of just being like, oh, he put hands on me, I don't like him now, and I'm gonna like, you know, I'm gonna be gunning for him either in the game or like literally like if an opportunity arises, I'm gonna try and swing on him, right? Instead of being that way, instead of being a man about it, he's like, you need to kick him off. You need to kick him off. He needs to go. He put hands on me. Please, sir. Please remove him. Have him removed. You know, he pulled that fucking shit. And then smack with, I didn't know it was spelled with 2 A's. Holy fucking shit. Again, like shit lib idiot. I think she's pretty, right? But she's a shit lib idiot and she dresses real funky. She dresses real fucking weird, you know. I don't know what her deal is. I don't know how old she is. I would assume she's probably in her early 20s. Like she strikes me as like 22, 23, maybe 24. An age where it's like, okay, like you weren't even really born in the 90s. Like if you were born in the 90s, you were like a 98, 99 baby, that type of thing. So it's like, are you really going to try and like perpetrate the 90s like that? That's weird. And then on top of that, people weren't actually dressing like that in the 90s. She dresses like a caricature. Like I said, she dresses like she's in an early 90s New York hip hop music video, you know. One of those ones where they you know, it's like I said, a Tribe Called Quest, right? That's like a perfect example. Like they would have chicks who look like that in their videos, you know. Um they might be black, but like, you know, she dresses like a black chick in a fucking New York hip hop video from 1991. Um it's just fucking weird, you know. Don't worry. I'll rate them hotness wise. Maybe I should go to the there's like a tier list, right? Maybe I'll rate them via attractiveness. I don't know. The cutest one I would have to say it's a tough one because I like different things about each of them. You know, like I like Binks's face, right? She's got a nice like she's got soft features. I know a lot of that is the makeup. It's the e-girl makeup, but you know, there's something about her that's very feminine, even though she's got that alt girl bullshit going on. With Peyton, I kind of like Peyton because even though she's got that, she's what Nick Rochefort calls the college soccer girl. She's got that college soccer girl thing going on, and I don't find that to be particularly attractive. But there is something about her that I'm just like, nah, I like it. I think it might be the hair. It might be again certain features and stuff like that. Um, Mizzy, I like her hair and I like her makeup mostly. She's also got a body that appeals to me and you know, I know she's got that thunder thighs thing going on, but like proportionally she is not that bad. Alexis, I like her hair and even though her eyes creep me out a little bit, I do like them. And Smack, she's just it's like I said, she is wife hot. She is mother of my children hot, mother of my children pretty, right? If that makes sense. You could take her to the family cookout and it's not going to be awkward because she's not going to be dressed like Mizzy or Binks does, right? So yeah, Binks, she'd be too rough to live with. You're talking about Binks saying she'd be too rough to live with? Oh yeah, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. You know, Smack dresses like she's in the '70s, Earth, Wind, and Fire without any of the swag. That's pretty funny. Aaron, I can't tell if Alexis is obese or not. Oh no, she's definitely overweight. She just knows what to wear to not look as overweight. But you can tell she's got a wide body. She's got a wide body. And it's not just because she's got like a wide skeleton or something like that. If you notice, right, like she wears the maybe I should start wearing my shorts like this. She wears the clothing that goes up to here, and then she has the crop top here. That's a fat girl thing. That's a fat girl thing. They love doing that sort of thing. It's their way of kind of trying to trick themselves and more so other people into not thinking that there's a fupa there. And that's the thing that has come into fashion over the last however long. Even skinny girls wear pants and stuff like that now because that's like what has come into fashion because of the obesity epidemic in America. But less so even just the obesity epidemic, but also the fat acceptance movement. You know, so yeah, like Alexis has a good sense. She has a good fashion sense. She knows what to wear to look good, to cover up certain features that she doesn't want you to see and stuff like that. And that actually, that'll get you a point or two. That'll get you a point or two. But fucking problems. There's problems. You can see in those eyes. That is problem. Problem. All right. In one eye it says pro, and the other side it says blem. You know. She has fat girl tits too, but big but disappointing. I mean, I wouldn't know. I haven't really like taken a good hard look at them or anything like that, right? Um, what do you think about the i8 Sports Car Prize? And what do you think about the Hulu fib? I don't think they're that stupid. Gullible, yes, but the one girl has an OnlyFans, an undressed guy does porn and jerks. Who has the OnlyFans? Colin. Who has the OnlyFans? Is it Mizzy or is it Alexis? Because I know both of them undressed on the first night. And no, like these people aren't stupid, but also they it's like catfishing, right? It's like catfishing where you'll have people if you watch the show who they are literally shown like, hey, this person is lying to you. This person is claiming to be that person. And the guy that they're trying to help out will be like, no, 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 no. I'm sure there's an explanation. They want to believe it. They really, really want to believe it. Sam told the blonde it was live. Are they doing the stuff on purpose? They had to know about the cams and it being live. No, I think they are just genuinely that dumb about it. Um, She's got a fairly long torso. It looks like talking about Alexis. I don't know. I mean, she's just tall. She's got long legs. She's probably like 5'10", maybe. I feel like she might be 5'10", like tall for a girl. You never know. You never know. Um, but yeah, there is a stiff like hold on. Uh, right, like there is a Stifler's mom sort of feel to Alexis in a way, in a certain way, right? She is just the 2024 version of Stifler's mom, except she's a little bit younger than in here. right? This Stifler's mom is probably like, mid to late 40s, early 50s, somewhere around there, I would assume. She's in her early third. No, fuck. Dude, she said she's 28, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Just like Alexis said she's 26, but she's been saying that for like 4 years now. That's what I heard anyway. But like there is a certain appeal to her where it's like, yes, like she's on the older side, but there's still a certain grace that I can appreciate, if that makes sense. Who who has the OnlyFans though? I know asking that a second time is gonna make me sound like I'm like, oh man, dude, I wanna, where is it? Where can I subscribe? But like I'm curious because I didn't think any of these women had an OnlyFans. If I had to guess, it would have been Binks or Mizzy, right? But I could also, I guess, see Alexis having an OnlyFans because that's what a lot of like single moms would do. There was a woman who used to be affiliated with my jujitsu program. Because like a lot of jujitsu teams or programs, it's not just like one school, it's like one school that's a part of a network, right? She was one of the owners and head coaches of another school that was in my network for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She cheated on her husband, who was also a part owner, after they left our network on bad terms. Like she talked him out of talked him out. She talked him into leaving our network, who he was like best friends with the owner of that network. So she broke up two very good friends that knew each other long before she and he knew each other. And then like a couple years later, like I don't even think a couple years, I want to say like a year or two later. Well, a two is a couple, but like a year and a half, 2 years later, I guess. She ended up cheating on him. And she ended up cheating on him, and she like ran away to Florida and started an OnlyFans, and she's got like a daughter who's old enough to like, yeah, and then like not and any age, when you have kids, any age to be starting an OnlyFans like that is like, oh no, right? But like it's just it's crazy to see that type of shit. It's crazy to see that type of shit. Oh, I was wondering why the whatever it's called. I was wondering why the chat was not going down. It's because I scrolled up at some point. Nixie says Binks. Binks has an unused OnlyFans. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that kind of thing. It would not surprise me. Alexis uses Botox, so it aged her 10 years. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, people use Botox to look younger, and it doesn't work. It it just does not work, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Binks Basilisk. Oof. 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 Man. If you find them, tag me because I didn't see shit days back. Oh yeah. Buddy, I'll tap you out. Relax. What are you talking about, Brody? Who are you talking to there? Hate to see it. Women like that deserve jail time. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Just remember, the vast majority of OnlyFans girls will never make any money. Yes, and that's the other thing. She gave up on OnlyFans because she wasn't making money. This actually, I'll show you guys something. I'll show you guys something. One moment. I have to find it. I have to find it. Sorry, I got to find something here because I used her OnlyFans as a template for a project that I did. Trying to find it right now, but I hope I didn't delete it. I hope I didn't delete it. I might have deleted it. If that's the case, I'll go into my thing and I'll yeah, I think I might have deleted it. Damn, that sucks. That fucking sucks. Oh well, that's fine because I can go ahead and uh I'm gonna show you guys something here. Excuse me, man. Huh. Okay. One sec. Sorry, I wanted to go ahead and click on this video here because I'm like, oh, dude, fucking, I wanna know about the Legion's most incomplete location. Uh, I gotta go into my YouTube thing. So this right here is a project that I did a little bit over a year ago. Actually, a lot a bit over a year ago. I released this in like February of like 2023, I believe. Um, fucking, it's called Fraud World: The Crying Irishman. This is a griefing video because I have buddies who used to be in the griefing, not community or whatever, but they used to be into griefing videos. They'd make them, and me, I wanted to try my hand at it. I wanted to mess around with it a little bit, and I decided to, I decided to do a Call of Duty video, and then I did a what was I did another Call of Duty video, but it was Chris Chan themed. And then I was gonna work on a War of Rights grief, but I just never got around to it. I have a ton of footage that's like unedited. But anyway. Um See, I made these to blow off a little bit of steam as well as to sorry. I'm trying to find. Well, I'll show you another one. I'll I'll show you another one. Right? Fucking. I googled just to let you guys know. I googled. All right, a screenshot here. All right, and I took that screenshot. Not like not them in action or anything like that, but I edited this down because I was fucking around with the whatever it's called. Um, I was fucking around with a joke that was made. Ah, yes, here it is. Perfect. Right? This right here. My OnlyFans. I'll go ahead. I'll give you the context of what it is in the video, right? Right. So, there's that. That was the joke. In the first one of these that I did, right? The one that was like, supposed to be the porn site. I did a bunch of like Ted Kaczynski tier rambling and shit like that. This one I just wrote like actually I basically told you the story that I just told you a second ago. This was from a girl who or this was from the woman, right? I'll read this, right? Uh I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I wanted to put something insane and funny here, like I did with the gay porn site, which I didn't actually need to watch to get the template. By the way, want to make that clear. But I'm running out of steam on the psycho rambling shtick. As fun as it is, I don't want to sit here putting played out things that aren't funny on here just for anyone to take who takes the time to read it to go, yo, this sucks. Anyway, I got the original template for this from a chick who used to be affiliated with my BJJ team, but she moved far, far away and started an OnlyFans after some sort of messy divorce. Rumor has it there was some cheating involved on her side too, but we can't judge because we don't know her story. Pretty crazy. That's the move with these 25 to 35-year-old women nowadays, but I think it's fantastic. You slay queen. This is how much she was selling her pussy for, $14.99 a month. 3 months you get 5% off, 42.72, but like these are unchanged. Obviously I changed this and I changed that, right? And the name as well. But fucking it's just like, man, that's crazy. I got to make more griefing videos. These things are so fun to make, man. I made them. You can find them on my Patreon. This one and the Chris Chan one are both on my Patreon. I'll go ahead and I'll show you, right? Um oh, huh. Whoops. Yeah, this one right here is Fraud World Quickville Retirement Home right here. This is an edited version. In fact, I might just release this. I might just release this. It's been so long. You know what? Fuck it. fuck it. This is an edited version, meaning like it's supposed to be um why don't I know how to use YouTube anymore? Holy shit. Fuck it. I'm releasing this right now. This is an edited version though, meaning a lot of the swears and stuff like that are edited out. You know, if you want the unedited version, you would have to go to my Patreon, pay $5 a month for it. But yeah, so there's that. Brody asks, what belt are you in jiu-jitsu? I am a brown belt. I actually just got my 4th stripe on my brown belt too. So literally the only thing I can get next is my black belt. That's it. You know, there's no, oh, excuse me. There's no other stripe that I can get or anything like that. Have you checked in on bedroom 3 lately? No, I haven't. What's going on with B3? Bang. Oh, hey, we about to have that. They about to run a train. They about to run a train on poor Teddy here, on old Teddy. Oh man, that's fucking wild, dude. Holy shit. Pick a favorite right now. Just kidding. Like holy shit, bro. Holy fucking shit, kid. Damn, I released this over a year ago, September 1st, 2023, man. I'm looking at Quickville retirement home. Oh man. Not to distract from what's going on Fish Tank, plus the thing when what's it called? The bedroom 3 is now empty, but like I just want to show you. I really enjoy doing stuff like this, you know, combining like you know, this was supposed to be a theme of the series because this is the second installment in the series where it's like messy ass desk. You see a cup of Mountain Dew right there, cup noodle, you know, a bunch of trash right there. You know, not too dissimilar from how my desk is usually, but you know, fraud world. Oh, geez, you know what? Fucking A, dude. I didn't realize I didn't have the headphones on for you.
Else a better brighter future.
Go ahead. Just listen to this first one. We're not going to watch the whole thing, right?
Action.
Hello, my name is Barbara Chandler.
I wish to wish Nicholas Cruz happy birthday.
Yay!
Please.
What do you... what?
Bye.
That was one of my favorites. I had to lead with that one. That was one of my favorites though, because it's just like the sheer confusion of this kid. Just like, wait, what? Because he knows who Nicholas Cruz is probably from fucking just memes,
Yeah.
right? And he probably, I mean, if there's a chance he knew who Chris Chan was, you know. But like, I like making stuff like that because it helps to blow off steam, and it's also a way to practice editing, you know. Now, obviously, like, excuse me. Obviously, right? I did a shitty job editing this picture because that's a stylistic choice, right? And then of course this and this, right? Obviously, again, it's a stylistic choice. But you know, just having to think about that, having to try and get reactions from people and then figure out how it's going to work in terms of like, you know, in terms of like how I'm going to make the visuals match up with what I got is like that's fun, you know. And there's a couple other things in here like that, but like I said, I'm not just gonna sit here tooting my own horn about how proud I am of this. Definitely not even the best video that I could have made, but I'm still pretty happy with it, you know? What's the hot plate for? Sometimes I make grilled cheeses and shit like that if I'm in the middle of something where I don't want to get up and go to the kitchen, you know? I don't just do that to do it though. It's usually like a I'm streaming sort of thing. Like literally I'll be streaming and I'll be like, fuck, I'm hungry. Like let's make some ramen or something like that, you know? Let's go to director mode and just see. Somebody said Vance FTW. You know, I'm curious what Vance did. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, SJW Smack. Like this bitch is really, she calls herself Smack. That's so fucking stupid. Somebody said SJW Smack in there, and I was like, "Oh, somebody got smacked?" Dude, the PTZ cams are fucking great, dude. Hell yeah. These guys are just gossiping. Oh, what do they got? Beer? Yeah, they got fucking twisted tea or something. Oh boy. All right. I think I'm gonna head out though, guys. You know, it's been 2.5 hours. Fucking, I started late when I didn't mean to. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow for Halloween. Chances are we're gonna be playing Faith the Unholy Trinity. Although, if I can figure out something else, I will, because I don't know if we're gonna be able to play through the whole Faith the Unholy Trinity game. And I don't think that's a game that I would necessarily like play just to play on stream. But I don't know. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow and I'll be like, wow, this is great. I love this. Excuse me. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, you know, we can check in on the Halloween festivities here tomorrow as well. You know, it's a Halloween stream. But just because it's a Halloween stream doesn't mean we can't check in here. But it's mostly supposed to be, for, you know, it's mostly supposed to be, for just like the holiday Halloween, you know? I couldn't even entertain that stupid shit. I had a woman at work who tried to give herself a nickname like that, and I refused to use it. Yeah, you don't make your own nickname. You don't make up your own nickname. You know, that's not what you do. You don't do that. You know, you get given your nickname, and you're supposed to hate your nickname. People called me Scalabrini back in high school because there was a player for the Celtics, Brian Scalabrini, the White Mamba. That's what they called him. And you know, of course, like he was a redhead and shit like that. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead. Right. Uh, hold up. I used to. I used to get called Scalabrini because it was a fucking Celtics player. You know, a Celtics player who, you know, he had red hair and he was playing for them at the time. I don't know whatever happened to him. You know, I never really watched basketball like that, so I really didn't give that much of a shit. You know, I just remember people used to yell Scalabrini for three because he was kind of all right with the 3 pointers, I guess. Apparently, I don't know for sure though. But yeah, that was funny. Like I hated that nickname for like a week or two, and then I got used to it. I got so used to it. I when we got wrestling hoodies, I put Scalabrini on my fucking hoodie because we'd get them embroidered, you know, and I got an embroidered hoodie, and I figured here's the thing, I figured the nickname was gonna stick. I figured the nickname was gonna stick. It didn't. Nobody called me that after freshman year. So luckily we got new hoodies the next year. We got a new coach and we kind of changed the whatever it's called, the thing, the tradition of like the hoodie thing that we did. So I didn't have to wear a Scalabrini hoodie anymore, right? I didn't have to worry about that. But you don't pick your nickname, and you don't like your nickname. If you pick your nickname and if you like your nickname, you need a new nickname, and you can't pick yourself a new one. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. All right, I am I'm out of here. All right, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I will catch you later. Oh yeah, and Fatty is gonna be on tomorrow, so we'll definitely be tuning in to see what Fatty's up to. We'll do that. I will yeah. Catch you guys later. Peace out.